Thomas Hector the Horrid. Thomas the Tank Engine always enjoys shunting troublesome trucks. He can biff them harder and faster than any other engine. It's one of his favourite jobs. One morning, the Fat Control had an important announcement to make. James and Edward, he said, you must take some extra deliveries of coal. Boom. Thomas, you must shunt and fill trucks at the coal mine. James and Edward, you must collect them this afternoon, he added, and he left. Thomas was very pleased. Just then, Bill and Ben chuffed by. Between them was a big black truck. It was biffing and bashing them. What are you two doing? Asked Tutor Thomas. Bill and Ben told him that they were delivering the truck to the coal mines. Thomas was puzzled. Why does it need two engines to deliver one truck? He wondered. Because he really doesn't like to be shunted, said Bill. His name is Hector, added Ben, but we call him Hector the Horrid. And Bill and Ben chuffed slowly away with Hector. James looked at Hector. He does look troublesome, he huffed. Troublesome trucks don't bother me, boasted Thomas. I could biff him firmly into place. Later, Thomas chuffed into the coal mine, and there was Hector. The other trucks giggled and laughed. Big, bad, strong and solid. That truck's name is Hector the Horrid, they sang. Thomas puffed closer. Drink away! Roared Hector. Bill and Ben were right, thought Thomas. Hector is scary, and Hector is horrid. So Thomas decided to keep away, so he wouldn't get shouted at by Hector. Thomas spent the morning shunting the other trucks and filling them with coal. All the time, Thomas could feel Hector the Horrid watching him. The foreman came to see Thomas. We need an extra large delivery, he said, so Rosie is coming to help you. You must shunt and fill Hector, then add him to the back of James's train, he told Thomas. Later, Rosie puffed into the mine. She saw Hector. Do we have to shunt and fill that big truck, Thomas? She asked sweetly. Yes, puffed Thomas, but he doesn't want to be shunted. His name is... But before Thomas could finish his sentence, Hector opened his mouth and let out the biggest roar ever. Keep away! He bellowed. Rosie was so surprised she shook from funnel to footplate, and she steamed straight out of her mind. This made Thomas cross. Hector had biffed and bashed Bill and Ben. He had shouted at Thomas, and he frightened Rosie so much that she puffed away. Now the extra delivery will never be ready. Thomas had had enough. He puffed bravely in front of Hector and gave him a mighty biff. Hector rolled backwards. He was very cross. Keep away! He roared. No, I won't! Tooted Thomas crossly. You are causing confusion and delay. You really are horrid. And with one mighty biff, Thomas sent Hector rolling backwards into a set of buffers. And Hector crashed off the track. Thomas felt very bad. He had meant to knock Hector over. So he puffed up to him. Hector laid on his side, looking very sad. Now he didn't seem so horrid. I'm sorry I bashed you so hard, Thomas wheezed. But why don't you like to be shunted? Hector looked at Thomas. Because I'm scared, he moaned. Why? Asked Thomas. Thomas wanted to help his new friend. I'm a new truck, groaned Hector, and I'm scared because I haven't been filled with coal before. I don't know what it feels like. That's why I didn't want to be shunted. Thomas was surprised. Later, Rocky and the workmen arrived and lifted Hector back onto the tracks. Thomas wanted to help Hector. Sometimes I'm scared when I have to do something new too, he chuffed. But coal isn't scary. Hector watched as Thomas rolled onto the coal hopper. Black, dusty coal poured into Thomas's bunker. When the dust settled, Hector saw that Thomas was smiling. See? It's not scary, tooted Thomas proudly. Now Hector was excited. I'd like to be filled with coal too, he rumbled. We must hurry, puffed Thomas. Thomas pulled Hector quickly under the coal hopper. Hector was quickly filled with coal. It felt wonderful. Then Thomas shunted Hector into place, just in time, because James and Edward puffed into the mine. Then they saw their waiting trains. James was very surprised to see Hector at the back. Well done, Thomas, he snorted. The trains were soon coupled up, and James and Edward puffed away for their special deliveries. They were very surprised to hear Thomas whistle, "Good luck!" But the whistle wasn't for them. It was Thomas tooting to his new friend Hector. They're not horrid at all. And now Hector was very happy to be on the Fat Controller's railway. Welcome to Sodor, Hector! Bye-bye. I'm doing this tonight. We're probably gonna start a fight. I know this can't be right. Hey baby, come on. I love you endlessly when you were there for me. So now it's time to leave and make it go on. I don't know that I can take no more. There ain't no lie. I don't wanna see you out that door, baby. Bye bye bye. For you, just another player in a game or two. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye bye bye. Make it tough. I just wanna tell you that I had enough. Things so crazy, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye bye bye. Just make me whisper truth. I'll care what you do. So give me one good reason, baby, come on. Good for you and me. I'm hanging on to see. Life would be much better when you're gone. I know that I can take no more. There ain't no lie. I don't wanna see you out that door, baby. Bye bye bye. Hey you, just another player in a game or two. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye bye bye. Make it tough. I just wanna tell you that I had enough. Life's so crazy, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye bye bye. I know it's short, but I wanna make it. I know it's short. Bye bye. Don't wanna be a fool. It's game or two, so I'm leaving you behind. Bye-bye, make it tough. I've had enough. There ain't no right. Just another player on a game or two.
ain't no lie, baby, bye, bye, bye. I just wanna tell you that I have enough. Make so crazy, but